So hi guys, so before starting up with the video, I would like to give an update on the channel that why I have been a bit inactive from the previous few days. So the reason is quite simple because I'm a student and it's my second year going on. My exams of the final semester are going on and because of that my consistency is not maintained. So once my exams are over, which would be in a week and so, I would be back again with all the things piled up together. And that's it. That was just a small update. So sorry for the inconsistency, and I hope I would be able to maintain that in future. So let's get back to our topic today, that what is the difference between deep learning, machine learning and artificial intelligence. So many of the people in my university are my friends and in videos usually ask me that, okay, you are doing deep learning, you are doing machine learning, you are doing AI. What is the difference between all these three? So I would like to tell you that today. So you can imagine the whole type like this, huh? This is a ball, this is circle basically, and inside this I would make another circle. It would be something like this, and then inside I would make another circle. It would be like this. Now what is this? So basically this particular red circle denotes deep learning. I would write it DL. This is deep learning, and outside it would be ML, that is machine learning, and outside that there would be another circle that is going to tell you AI, that is artificial intelligence. So you can imagine something like this, that deep learning is a subset of machine learning, the internal workings and the whole framework part. And machine learning is the part of, is a subset of artificial intelligence. They all rely on each other, one or other. Now let's start with directly the topic, that is what is basically AI. So if I give you a conclusion here, it would be something like this, that artificial intelligence is like a goal. It has an academic discipline which was founded around in 1956, and the goal then and now was same, to get the computer to perform tasks regardless as unique human things. So when you work with things like Google Assistant, that is the bestest example of artificial intelligence in role. When you talk about Google Assistant, this is the best example right now. So if you looked at the output of these checkers playing programmings, like you must be knowing about alpha play, or alpha go 1 2 3, something like that. So artificial intelligence then refers to the output of a computer. you know when you talk to Google Assistant in particular, what output it gives to you, that matters as part of artificial intelligence, not the internal working. And that is where machine learning would come to play. I would just change my marker here. Yeah. So let's talk about machine learning. That what is machine learning? So the reason that those early researchers found some problems is to be much harder is that problems were simply amiable to the early techniques for AI. Hard coding algorithms were always the solution. That's how you think about it. As I showed you here, this was the result. This was the output of what it got from here. Hence, sorry, hence, this is where algorithms come to play. When you talk about ML, there are various algorithms. Suppose this particular algorithm, they play on data, this particular data, and this is the whole process that output gives you. And this is known as AI, and this particular stuff is known as machine learning. This is how things are working here. Now, you must be thinking that, okay, Vijesh, ML is working internal, everything that is happening of artificial intelligence. Then what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? So that's also not a very hard thing to answer. Puts when it comes to deep learning, I would just change it again. When it comes to deep learning, that is DL, it's you can put it simply that deep learning is all about neural network with more neurons, layers in interconnectivity. What did you do in machine learning? The algorithmic part, all the hard coding stuff was there. But deep learning invented with a very different point of view. Machine learning was all about computers, that how computers are working, how algorithms in computer can be classified into one another. But deep learning is a thing that was put to computers inspired from our brains. Now, if you have been part of biology or you have studied biology, you must be knowing the neurons part, the neuron system that works in a brain. So similarly, if I just draw something like this, the neuron system that is working part here, there is another neuron, another neuron, and they also are linked with another neuron, something like this. So this is how it works. So you must have seen in my deep learning videos that it is something like this. They're all connected, interconnected with each other, and this is how the human brains also work. You know, something like this, then something like this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So something like this is how things happen. But the problem here is, the biggest problem which arises here is, what is the difference, exact difference when it comes. So take natural learning processes or computer vision. You see, we used all the systematic ways of how brain processes things, and this is how deep learning is different from machine learning. Because in conclusion, if I could say you, it would be something like this. Hopefully that the first definition of the beginning of the article will make sense in the first place. AI refers to the device exhibiting, I would take you to the first slide again. Yeah. So this particular term, which is AI, it exhibits that device exhibiting human-like intelligence in some way, giving you the output. There are many techniques for AI, but one subset of the bigger part, this subset particular, it is known as a machine learning. Let the algorithm learn from the data finally. So you must be getting the output, the algorithms working in part of the computer system, not a brain. And deep learning is a subset of machine learning, using many layered neural networks to solve the hardest problems with the help of the system used in a human body, not by laptop, not by computational powers. This is the part. So I hope you get an idea of what is the difference between all three. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you and have a nice day.